never thought I would be part of this community. You have to be here to understand how it is really. It's beautiful.
A couple of years ago, I found out there was a drop zone in the area and just came for a jump and got hooked immediately. Kind of scratches the itch, I guess.
Even though some of your dreams might be like really out there and may seem unaccomplishable, if you just put your mind to it, you can achieve it. So for me, that's skydiving. I want this to be my life, and it sounds crazy, and so it doesn't follow societal norms, but that's okay because I'm happy, and that's what matters in life, right? So here I am.
In sky, we are happy.
What really drew me to skydiving was the sense of accomplishment. When I did the first jump, I saw how much fun it could be, and I saw what I was capable of. And I just wanted to see how far I could go and see what I could do.
If you want to know skydiving, you have to do skydiving.
The rush of skydiving isn't really something that can ever really be explained.
We change people during jump. Sometimes people not happy, but after jump, everybody is happy. Okay, put up!
Woo! That's why it never gets old for me. That's the reason, because I can never really have my first skydive ever again. And I remember it. But whenever I take someone on a skydive, I have theirs.
So have you ever been skydiving before? No. No? Alright. You see all sorts of people.
First time.
First time.
So Ivory is a student learning to be a solo diver. So you get all ranges of people, young, old.
I'm already kind of freaking out already, so this is really like crazy.
I'm excited.
Good. So what's going through your mind right now? Fear?
A little bit of that.
It could be anything from maybe they're thrill seekers and that's just kind of what they do, to people who have had a life change and they're looking to redefine themselves and they want to find out who they are again.
Like, it was a bucket list thing, but I just loved it so much I had to come back.
It's amazing what skydiving can do for some folks. Sometimes they get everything they need out of skydiving at 1 or 2 jumps.
This is my last one with my instructor strapped to my back, so
Looks like you're good to go. Yay! Have fun!
For others, they discover it's a lifelong passion. We've managed to bring people together from all over the world. There's a necessity for that because it's really hard to find professional full-time skydivers in Canada.
So wings up.
Probably the most important key position is the safety and training advisor. Lou is a highly skilled skydiver. He's been around skydiving for many years. He has thousands of jumps.
Well, I've got in excess of 5,000 jumps. What I do here is I oversee the staff, training, performance, licensing, coaching.
Well, I've told Lou this before. I've described him as a mix of arrogance and ability.
Moo is one of the most skilled people here.
He's also one of my key tandem masters. Tandem masters are the next important thing because someone has to jump with the first jumpers, and there's myself. I've been instructing for almost 20 years.
As a business owner, he's a visionary.
And Bob. Bob's been skydiving for 36 years.
I have a nice view from my office.
We're the most experienced guys. We bring the most to training and actually doing the actual physical jumps. After that, we need good support staff. We've got some great packers. We have Omri, who's packed at incredibly busy drop zones all over the world.
The more you do it, the more you find like little techniques, tricks to kind of speed it up.
Corey, who we're training this year, he started becoming a full-time packer, and he's really becoming better and faster.
Then the packers are going to hate you, and you don't want the packer hating you.
Yeah. And then our support staff after that becomes the manifestors, like Kelsey and Tammy.
Like I can do it with my eyes closed. But I don't do that. That was a joke.
And because they're coming from so many different places to a new country, the people they meet here become fast friends with them, and so it becomes a true family here.
Well, because almost everyone who works here lives here, so we're with each other 24/7. Good times, bad times, we're just with each other, so you really get that family vibe.
You guys sticking around for the fire? That's when stuff starts getting interesting.
So this is the bunkhouse. It's pretty tiny, but as you can see, we have everything we need. We have toilets over there and shower. Pretty messy, but we handle this pretty well. This is our toilet hole.
We got the ghetto trailer. It's good times. Nice close to work.
Not a whole lot, but it's all you really need. There is a kind of atmosphere here, something different. People want to be part of it. We have a lot of people that just hanging around here just because it's so beautiful.
Okay, just to come hang out and chill with the guys and practice your packing. And yeah, I was going to talk to Tim about hopefully getting some work here next summer.
So I don't know these kind of guys because I'm from med school. People are very serious people, you know, strict and everything. Here people are loose.
That guy's a douchebag. He got a canopy coming in the landing and he's taking off.
As soon as Bob comes in, Bob's on the next load. Wonder Bob! Go! He's on his way. So where's Casey, Olivier, and Hilton? Yeah, Leanne, I've moved you into MZX with the other guys there. If they're at like 8 grand and you're at 11, obviously go. Yes, you can take my gear. You betcha. Enjoy it. All right, it's gonna work out, I hope.
Skydiving is definitely one of those things where you understand that it's not taking risks, it's about managing risks. It's about understanding the things that could happen and training yourself to be able to deal with them to make it safe. The plane banked onto its final, and then the engine stopped.
I had to land in the Gulf, of course. Luckily, you know, it was quiet time. There wasn't too much to hit.
The front nose gear collapsed on the landing, and it kind of skidded on its nose.
At first, you know, I definitely was a bit shooken up, but, you know, I've been back flying now for a couple of weeks, so it's one of those things, either you shake it off or stop flying kind of thing, I think.
We train for those what-if situations, so when they do actually happen, the training kicks in and takes over, and we don't actually think about it until after it's happened, after it's all said and done and we're on the ground and everything's safe.
It's only as dangerous as you make it. And people usually get injured because dangerous is fun. Tandem is really safe. The way that I fly my parachute is not, but that's on me.
Like, we're all super adventurous people, so we do like to have some good times. Anyone interested in participating in the swoop and chug?
The swoop and chug is something that we do at the end of the day, and we do that because drinking is strictly forbidden with skydiving. So as soon as they land, their skydive is over, it's safe for them to have a beer. And you're going for accuracy to get as close as possible to where the beer is, and then you chug your beer as quick as possible. It's a great time, it's lots of laughs, so it really kicks off the end of day relaxation.
Sometimes I guess what we do is a little questionable for some people, but for us it's all right.
Buddy, come on, you gotta finish off.
Nothing tastes better than a beer at the end of the day on a skydiving zone.
Skydiving is always going to be awesome. You don't really have to sell skydiving. What we're trying to spin is revolve the human element around skydiving and bringing people that are lawyers, that are scientists, people that cut grass and people that do Manitoba hydro work. And everybody comes here and put on their superhero jumpsuit, and suddenly they're not that anymore and they're all skydivers.
Ready? Are you sure you want to do this? Yes.
And people that come to do this, they want to be a part of it. They want to become skydivers, even for a little bit. And I'm there to see them through. That's amazing to me.
A friend who once told me that in skydiving he loved it because you jumped out of the plane, you were a dead man until you chose to do something about it. It's ultimate control over your own life. I'm with them in the plane, and I go from seeing them absolutely terrified, not even sure if they can get out of the door. And that's their biggest fear, whether or not they're going to chicken out or not.
That was awesome.
About that.
Woo, woo.
And from there, I get to see them after they skydive with the biggest smile that lasts for over a week. It's to be a part of that is amazing.
That was the best thing ever.
I enjoyed every second of it.
It's very exciting for me and for passenger.
You need to understand this is a seasonal sport. This whole theme that you have going on here in about 2 months is going to go away. And everybody's going to go back to being Clark Kent for another 8 months, 7 months, 6 months. It's just one of those things. You have them while you have them, and then when it's gone until you have it again.
To face a basic fear, like fear of heights, fear of falling, and to conquer it, to land safely, that is incredible.